one, we got one, we got one. Here, somebody's got to come grab this. Somebody's got to grab this. Here you go. Here you go. All right, grab it. Yeah. Got him.
Ooh.
Got him.
God, this guy has a little tug to
Come on, buddy. Be a good one.
Little 6-inch hole is going to be tough.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on.
Right at the hole. There we go.
Yeah. That's teamwork right there. All right, so we are doing what most people say you can't really do, and that's ice fishing in New Mexico. We're up here on Mundo Lake, here on the Jicarilla Indian Reservation. We're a couple hours from Albuquerque right now, and unfortunately we don't have a lot of time. I know we've said this before, but we spent all day at Fenton Lake today, and then this afternoon we just picked up and drove to Mundo. And we gave ourselves about an hour to see if we can get enough to film an episode here of Pautzke Outdoors. And you'll see right now we've got about 5 rods out. One right here. It's too bad he won't go off right on film. Got one over there. Got another one right there. Jawjacker right there. Got a jawjacker in the middle right there. And then we got 2 guys over here jigging. So as everybody knows, Mundo is known to have excellent rainbow trout. The reservation does a phenomenal job stocking fish here. We've caught, in the first 20 minutes here, probably about 6 or 7. Not huge ones, but we can't control what we catch. We can only control that we get bit. So enjoy the last hour of the day with us here ice fishing in northern New Mexico on beautiful Mundo Lake, where we are the only ones here. He's got it?
Yep.
Got him.
Yes, got him.
Really?
On the drop. There it is. Little one.
Here we go. Here we go. Did you get him?
Yep.
All right.
Got
All
him.
right.
Here we go. Not a big fish. Nice colors though. I like the way this guy looks. A little stalker.
Somebody must have put some fresh fish in here, because
Look at these things.
for Mundo, that is a baby. Go home, buddy. We'll see you in a couple years. Ooh. What do you think?
It's a little one. He just evenly.
Oh, I see him.
All right, we're here at Mundo. You want to talk about having some fun. We're setting up jawjackers with fire brine shrimp and shrimp lunker lotion. So I'm going to show you the setup. What I do, it's on a little rat finky jig. We let it dead stick. These jawjackers have been going off. We've been running back and forth all afternoon. So let me show you how we do this. So right here, I've got some fire brine shrimp. It's chartreuse. I mean, look at that color. It's incredible. The reason we brine this, so we can use small pieces of shrimp instead of the whole thing. So what I'm doing, there's an uncooked piece of shrimp that I brined overnight, left it in the fridge, and all I'm doing is using just a small piece like this, set it on the hook, and what I'll do, get the little rat finky jig right here, little 1/64 ounce, put the shrimp on it right there, so it's set up. So you can see that. Then using shrimp lunker lotion to get that scent even more in the actual water column there. So we're doing that, set it on, tap it down a little bit. All right, I'll show you the way I drop this thing down. I'm putting it about a foot off the bottom. So at the hole there, drop it. And I like to make sure I keep a little tension on it when I'm taking it down. I've gotten hit a few times just dropping it down. Okay, get close to the bottom. feel the bottom. Set it there, lock it down. Get it set. Put a quick trigger on it. Make sure I've got it at the right level. There. So when this thing gets touched, it pushes that lever down and the rod just pops right up. And I'm sure you've seen that already today a few times.
Matter of fact, you just set that for the camera
look at that,
literally
just set it.
a minute ago. Come on. Be a good one.
Not a bad one. There we go.
Man,
Cat again, a little bit bigger. Yeah, that one is a little bigger.
a lot of fat fish in this lake.
Look at this thing. On the jaw jacker with fire brined chartreuse shrimp.
Hopefully this one isn't stubborn and wants to come up to see us. Does that mean it's a better fish?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
This is the better rod and line, so.
Get its head up and I'll scoop him out.
No, more.
It's a smaller fish, but it fought like a big one.
Yeah, it did.
But look at the colors on these things.
Here we go.
Is it close?
He's fighting me pretty good right there. Another
You
one.
got a double. Did he get it? Oh, I'm gonna stay here with yours. Still haven't seen it?
Yep, I've seen it. He's stuck in the weeds. Ton of weeds on
We
him.
got a weed.
Got a weed coming up.
And we got a fish with it.
Fish
Nice
with it.
trout. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
All right, let me show you now the jigging technique we're using. You saw us with the dead stick as far as with the jaw jacker, and I'll show you the jigging technique we're using. Using a small little rat finky jig, 1/64 ounce, then using gold shrimp fireballs. So we're putting this on the actual hook.
It froze solid.
Yep.
It must have been the one.
Okay, you ready?
It must have been the one the water got. Just
Okay,
keep
there we
going.
go. There we go. Gold shrimp. One fireball right on. As soon as I get this thing on. Let's try it again. There we go. And using shrimp UV super scent. So we're using this a little bit darker right now in the water. So we give it a little UV and of course the scent that we're actually using. And we're using this on a jigging technique. So just putting a little bit on it. There we go. That was not too bad. Maybe. It'll just be really soft rod.
You see it yet?
There we go. Not bad.
They're growing.
It's growing. Look at that nice rainbow over here at Mundo Lake. Chartreuse, garlic, fireballs.
Ooh, is this a better one? Maybe. Come on, buddy. Turn your head. Bring him up. Come on up. No. Oh.
This one might have some weight to it.
Come on.
Come on, baby. Get this one on the way down. He's right there underneath the hole.
Did you see him?
Not yet. He feels a lot heavier.
Oh, he's just a Mr. Active. Look at him.
Yeah. There we go. Another one. Yeah, about the same size. And that 13-inch range or so.
You know, we haven't caught any 5-pound fish here today, but that does not matter when you have a sunset that looks like this. What an incredible place. Here we are. You know, we're not that far from millions of people in Albuquerque, and it's us, this beautiful sunset, and dozens of trout that we've caught here in the last hour and a half or so. Like we said, so far none of them have been huge. They've all been 10, 11, 12, 13 inches, but it has been a consistent bite.
Oh, nice colors of that one. Look at that.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from a place we haven't been in almost 5 years. We're out here on Mundo Lake on the Jicarilla Indian Reservation. And the reason why we're here, it offers some of the best fishing in all of the state of New Mexico. The Jicarilla does a great job stocking an absolute ton of fish here. By ton, we're talking about they have a great sub-catchable program and they have a great catchable program. For example, in 2019, they stocked 6,300 pounds of 2 to 5 pound fish. That's trophy anywhere you look at it. Now, they also stocked a lot of other fish. Now, for the most part, they stocked 4,000 9-inch browns, 16,000 sub-catchable rainbows, which are about 9 inches as well. Now, you may think, why are they putting them in there so small? Well, because this lake here is super productive. Mundo Lake has an average growth rate of 1.5 inches per month. That means if you stock that fish in October, every month that goes by, it's going to grow 1.5 inches. Now, during the ice season, that may slow down a little bit, but the bite did not slow for us here today. Now, Mundo Lake is about 2 hours and 45 minutes, maybe 3 hours, depending on winter driving conditions from Albuquerque. If you live in other parts of New Mexico, it could be closer, it could be further. All you need to know is that the fishing here is normally epic. Oddly enough, today we fished this lake on a Thursday during the midweek, and guess what? There was nobody there. There was only the three of us. So we went into the Jicarilla office, we bought a permit. We didn't even start fishing till, I would say, almost 4 o'clock. We were done by 6, and we caught, I don't know, probably 24 fish. Now, the one thing that was a little disappointing is there were so many fresh planters in the area that we chose that we simply didn't have an opportunity to catch any of the larger fish. They were literally chomping on our baits the second we put those baits down. Now, what were those baits? Well, the ever so popular and growing chartreuse fire brine shrimp took off. Every time we dropped one of those, we put those on the tip ups, it was instant. We couldn't keep track of how many we caught. Now, we also put out there fireballs. We used gold garlic and gold shrimp fireballs out there with Atlas UV Super Scent shrimp. And I'll tell you what, those two combinations proved to be the hot bait of the day. I mean, literally, we are getting bit every couple of minutes during the last 2 hours of the day while we were there. Now, once again, we didn't catch any big ones. We got one about 2.5 pounds, and you can see it, little swirl right around the hole. And as soon as we dripped down there and tried to grab it, the line broke, so we don't have a photo for you, but boy, did we have a great time catching trout through the ice here in northern New Mexico, where it's always a good time to call up to the reservation or check online prior to make sure ice conditions have not changed. This is mid-February of 2020. Sorry, we are in 2020. But some years they only have a month or two of good ice. So call up there ahead of time, make sure the conditions are good, and enjoy the beautiful scenery here on the Jicarilla Indian Reservation in northern New Mexico. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.